Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Chris Reloaded.
And welcome to 2018.
Yay! We're alive.
Another year we made it. I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for this Y2K thing.
Yes, that happened in WWE, didn't it?
That's Y2J.
Oh, okay.
Close. It's really close, but yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I think. Do you remember that? Back in 1999, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Y2K! Computers can't keep up. It's the end of the world." Here we are, 2018.
Right. I know. Well, the world's supposed to have ended like a million times since then now, right?
I think so.
Like, we're supposed to get destroyed by asteroids. The sun was supposed to implode.
The Mayans predicted a bunch of stuff, I guess. It's supposed to happen like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think they're a little off. Maybe their calendar dates are a little off. Maybe they forgot to,
Well, they did say the Mayans didn't have any calendar past a certain date. Maybe they just couldn't figure out a number to go past the year 2000 or something.
Yeah, because I know it's hard to add an extra day every year.
Yeah.
Except on leap years, you add 2 days.
Yes. I don't know. Who gives a crap? We're not dead. That's the important part.
That is true. We are not dead. Not yet anyway, but we're still here.
A lot of people did die this year, though.
I know I was reading an article about Stephen Hawking, which he's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
But he talked about supposedly the Earth was going to end in 100 years, but now he's changed it.
Oh, did he?
Or 1,000 years. Now he's changed it to 100 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my kids are screwed.
Well, if they live to be 115, yeah.
Well, all the women in my family are 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they all lived. My grandma's like 93 and got no medical problems. My great-grandma, she died at 106.
Wow. Well, your kids will see the end of the world.
It's the end of the world.
Well, if your kids live to be over 100 years old, I think they led a good life if the world ends, man.
Yeah,
no offense.
They better not have kids then, because I'd hate to see my grandkids see the end of the world.
You won't see it.
No, I won't. I give myself to the age of 60, and then that's it. I'll be dead.
I'm hoping to live 75-ish.
Oh, I wish I could live to that age.
Hopefully, anyway.
I take care poorly of my body.
Because, like I said, if you ever see us, we probably won't live past the next 2 years.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I treat my body quite poorly. I'm a smoker. I'm overweight. I'm 260 pounds right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got up there in weight.
Yeah, you're approaching my weight there, Mikey.
Yeah, I need to do something about it, but I don't know. I was thinking about, did I tell you about the capsule pills?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they have this new weight loss surgery that's not surgery at all. And gastrologists do it. It's a pill that you take, and it's connected to a string, and once the pill reaches your stomach, they pull the string out, and it expands a digestible balloon inside your stomach it's the same thing as gastric bypass surgery, but without actually having surgery. There's a balloon inside your stomach. Usually they use 2 capsules.
All I think of is Willy Wonka, man.
Yeah.
that's all I got to think of.
Yeah, but I was thinking about doing it. It's $2,000 I haven't done. I've been thinking about it.
Wow. I don't know, man. That just seems kind of weird.
My insurance don't cover it. It's both got great results. It's just like gastric bypass surgery.
I mean, what if that pill gets stuck somewhere and then expands and blows something up that you might need?
Well, that would suck ass. So let's hope for that not to happen.
In case you guys haven't noticed, we are totally unscripted on this. Neither one of us have notes in front of us, so we're doing a recap just to talk about everything that happened. And I know we were mentioning death here. We lost quite a few people this last year. Again, go figure.
We did. Not Betty White or Stan Lee.
Yes, they're still kicking.
But we did lose Hugh Hefner.
Yes, we lost Hugh.
I wonder if he died having sex.
If he did, that's the way to go, I would think.
Well, I mean, he had like a 20-year-old wife, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that. 20-some-year-old wife. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like 90.
I'll tell you what's not waiting for Hugh in the afterlife: 72 virgins.
No. No, not waiting for him in that. He might be in a cold spot.
But no, yeah, we were talking about death and stuff. We did lose a lot of people, like you said. Hugh Hefner, Bill Paxton's another big one. Mary Tyler Moore.
Fats Domino.
Tom Petty.
Sam Bennington.
Sam Bennington, yeah, from that one group.
From that one, Linkin Park.
Linkin Park, yeah, that's it. Chester Bennington,
yeah. That's my bad. Sam, what? They got Supernatural on the brain.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sam and Dean.
Yeah.
We've also
60s musical band.
We also had we have a first female doctor on Doctor Who this year.
Yes.
I have yet to watch the Regeneration episode. But
I've yet to watch any episode of Doctor Who.
Now, Doctor Who is, I've told you this before, it is so campy that it's funny. You gotta...
I know, that's what everyone tells me.
It's campy.
Everyone also tells me that Supernatural's good too.
Yeah, well, Supernatural is good. It's a great show on TV. Hence why I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch it. You gotta. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have time. You're whipped.
I do not have time between school and everything else.
Job, a full-time girl.
Yeah.
You don't have time. Does she listen to our podcast?
She's told me a few things about it, so I'm assuming she kind of chimes in and out every now and again. Does your wife listen to our podcast?
No, my wife don't listen to our podcast.
Your brother don't even listen to our podcast.
No, neither of my brothers do.
At least my family listens to your podcast. So.
I think Dane is the last person to listen to our podcast. And no, we have Joseph Carl too.
Dane better listen to our podcast. He's the one in charge of our Facebook account.
He's doing pretty good too.
He has been doing it. I'll give you the clap.
Heck yeah! I think we should take him to Taco Bell one day again.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
The three of us go out to Taco Bell and eat some tacos.
He's been busy too with this new security gig.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him to do a live feed with me, and he's just been too busy lately to do one.
That's really odd. Dane busy.
Yeah, I know.
Now we know the world's gonna end.
Yeah, he's doing really good from what I understand too. He's enjoying the hell out of it.
That's good. I'm
Officer
happy for
Dane.
him.
Officer Dane.
Officer McCaskill.
Dane McCaskill. Officer Dane. So we've been doing basically giving you the news for past 4 months? So
4 or 5
months?
months, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so we realized that we want to do a healthy balance into the new year. We want to get back to doing some top fives.
Yeah, we haven't done a top 5 in probably about 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
So I think we got one coming up in a couple weeks.
Right.
We decided top 5
anime that's we're looking forward to.
Yeah, upcoming anime this year. This year. No, we're not going future. Just this. We're going to narrow it down to this year.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Hey, I saw that on there. I was almost going to watch the movie.
It was terrible.
Was it?
They said the only way you'll like this movie is if you're not a fan of... that was Death Note. I'm sorry. That was a Death Note movie. The only way you'd like Death Note movie is if you didn't like the anime.
Oh, I guess I'll like the movie then.
Yeah.
What about Tokyo Ghoul? Because I couldn't stand Tokyo Ghoul, so that means I'd love the movie.
I didn't see the Tokyo Ghoul movie.
I saw it on there when I was flipping through my stick there, and Fire Stick, and I saw it on there. I was like, huh. I was almost going to watch it, and I was like, nah.
Hey.
My senses caught the better of me.
Speaking of Fire Stick, did you see what Xbox got?
What did Xbox get? Amazon Videos.
Kodi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your Xbox One now has support for Kodi and Exodus and stuff.
Ooh. And see, that's the big thing, because all you need is the memory to run Kodi.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's a game changer for cutting the cords.
Yeah. Which, a lot of things, people have been talking now, everything is going to be pretty much digital content pretty soon. It's the days of physical movies or physical games or whatever.
That's gone.
It's coming to an end. I think it's all going to be digital content.
It's the end. Oh, wait, I already sang that.
You did.
Okay. But, you think we got, I know some of our listeners on here, I won't push names out, they keep their streaming services to get like Doctor Who live because they don't have BBC. But with Exodus on Kodi, you get You know, if you have an Xbox, you don't have to go get a Fire Stick. You get that. That Doctor Who is on there.
Yeah.
I mean, free too. You don't have to pay another one. There's this other service called Setbox TV. I think that's what it is. It runs off your Fire Stick. You pay $20 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my parents got every single football game.
Wow.
That was every Packer game this last season. They got every single one. There was one they thought they weren't going to. That's when I logged into my NFL ticket from her house and kicked you out. But then it showed. Then it showed back. Then it showed up on her Setbox TV app.
Huh.
So then I logged out right away. But yeah, $20 a month, and it's got 500 channels.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and you get like Fox from almost every area code or zip time zone. So
there's a lot of Foxes.
Yeah, you get like a Fox from every time zone, so you will pretty much get every single game.
Well, I know, like when if you get like satellite, they have like Fox East, Fox West, Fox, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Too, so.
Yeah, I have satellite. They only let me get my local Fox, so.
Oh, jerks.
They used to. I used to get Fox East and Fox West, so I would have 2 Fox channels that I could watch.
Well, no, that's going to make a difference with all the net neutrality thing.
Yeah, that's another thing that happened bad this year. Net neutrality.
Well, a lot of people are pushing, trying to get rid of it, but all it is, essentially, all it does is make the rich get richer.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like now there's no rules, so Netflix can say, "Hey, here's an extra $10 million. Give us faster speed." Oh, okay. Or Comcast. Or Disney owns ABC and now Fox and all this. They could spend tons of money to get faster internet speed, while Hulu sits in the back and they won't sell at faster internet speed to Hulu. So your Hulu experience online typically can be poor or bad streaming or buffering.
Yeah, and well, I mean, Disney, and there was rumor of Disney starting their own streaming service, now that they own Fox, 21st Century Fox and all the rights to that stuff, which is another big thing that happened, It's like Disney's cornering the market on things, which I thought was illegal.
Yeah, it's a monopoly.
Yeah, I
The
thought they weren't allowed to do that.
antitrust laws against this, but
I guess if they put it in separate divisions of Disney or whatever, I don't know how that works. But I'm sure there's ways they paid billions of dollars of lawyers, I'm sure, to
I'm sure
go around those ways or whatever, or pay off billions of dollars for politicians
all these big deals that happen, like Disney buying Fox and stuff, goes to an antitrust board for the government, and they decide if Disney's going to own too much percentage of the market and stuff like that. Like when DirecTV and AT&T merged, they almost didn't let that happen because the AT&T and DirecTV would own too much of the television market.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. What gets me is, Disney bought Marvel Studios for $4 billion. They bought Lucas Limited for $4 billion, which they made their money back in, what, a movie, 2 movies?
Yeah.
And with each one, they done made their money back. And now here they paid $52.6 billion for 21st Century Fox and all the rights to that. But with that, you get like Fantastic Four, you get X-Men, you get, Deadpool, Wolverine, all those characters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here's the biggest thing with
and
that.
And Fox Sports.
Yeah, Fox Sports. No, I don't think Fox Sports is involved in that.
Oh, really?
I think it's just 21st Century Fox Film and all their rights to it. But when the 21st Century Fox, you also include X-Files is in there.
Which comes back on tonight.
Yeah, X-Files is in there. All the Simpsons is in there. Family Guy, all those shows. What's the one with Bender? The Futurama.
Futurama.
Yeah, all those shows are involved with Fox. So Disney now owns the rights to all them.
Wow.
So, but it's an entertainment package. It's not a sports package. I think the sports and the news still remain. Fox still retains the rights to those.
Okay.
But good part about that is now you can see all these new characters introduced in the MCU since.
Yeah,
Disney
I have to say Disney has been doing a fairly good job of producing Star Wars and MCU movies.
They've been doing a lot better than DC.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I did watch the Justice League movie, and wow,
I didn't.
Marvel did it right by creating their phases and leading. They introduced all these characters in their own movie. Captain America, Iron Man, you know what I'm saying? And we all knew who the Hulk was and everything else, but the big people. And then you had, Thor, his own movie, and all these people. But they did it right by introducing all these characters and creating an origin for them. And then leading it up into Avengers.
Yeah, into the
where
Infinity
DC
War.
is just like, Justice League, here you go.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what just... Well, you already know about all these people. We don't need to show you anything about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we knew about the other ones too, but it was still pretty neat to see it.
See, I'm not a Batfleck fan.
Justice League was... It was okay. I mean, it wasn't horrible.
I'm gonna watch it, but
it was decent. There was just a lot of plot holes, and it would have just been nice to see, where some of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, where some of this stuff came from. Why this is this the way? Why this person has this? Why, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like the intro movies, the character development movies.
Yeah.
Right, like there should have been a Flash movie before Justice League.
Well, you watch the Avengers movie, right?
Yeah.
In the Avengers, Loki shows up, he gets this Tesseract, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
The Tesseract.
But if you didn't see Captain America, First Avenger, you'd have never known what the Tesseract was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, now you've got Age of Ultron. Okay, Avengers Age of Ultron, where they bring the Vision to life by using Loki's staff. Well, if you never watch Avengers and Loki and all that, you would never know where, the Vision got his little gem or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They lead up to that stuff. It's like, and when you're watching this movie, whatever, down the road, Avengers 2, whatever, it's like, oh, hey, I remember that in this movie.
Yeah, they spoil the Infinity War, where they show, is that Vision that has a stone in his head, right?
He does, and it
shows Thanos taking the stone from him.
It shows it, but you don't know what happens. So they said that's the big, I think the big thing I've seen so far. It's like, will the Vision die and everything else,
right?
And you don't know, so they don't know if that's going to cause him to die or not. And I know that's what supposedly gave him life, but has he become so much of an organic being now where he doesn't need it to live now?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? I know it gives him his abilities and powers.
Right.
But we'll see what happens.
It'll be interesting. So anyways, what I was saying is we're going to be doing, I want to get back to this. We're going to be doing top fives. We're going to also be doing our normal, spookiest places in the world, stuff like that. And we're still going to give you news twice a month.
At least.
Yeah, at least you're still gonna get the news. We're gonna alternate, but we're gonna hold our news off to 2-3 times a month and provide you with other content too. We want to keep you entertained. We want to keep you engaged.
But we are going to get our phone systems going. We really want to get into that this year.
Yeah, I got it working. I just need the people to be on the show with the phone.
Yeah, we just haven't really done it, but we got it going. We want to get into that strongly this year. And we want to get some other people involved. We've had some people on the shows locally. We want to get some people involved that aren't local that constantly listen to our show.
Yeah.
We've got our Facebook Live page going.
Yeah.
That we do.
Yeah, we got to do another Facebook Live that I'm paying for it and I want to use it, damn it. But we had our first 300 download month this last year too.
We did.
That was a very successful month for us.
It was a huge month for us, and hopefully it's not the last one.
We're finally on Spotify as of this last month.
Yeah, I remember you said when we had our last podcast.
We're on Spotify now, so
which
is really hard to get on. So that's a big thing for
I
us.
remember you saying you were supposed to hear something from him within that day or whatever.
Yeah, we're on there.
So that's awesome, and I know there's a lot of people I know out there that listen to Spotify.
Yeah.
So just another way to check out our content. So.
And I think Betty White needs to make a movie this year.
With Stan Lee.
With Stan Lee, yes. Saying, "We're alive, mother effers."
I think it'd just be like a Harold Kumar type thing with just Betty White and Stan Lee.
And maybe they go to White Castle together.
Yeah. Just some kind of big adventure that they go on. Like
That would be cool.
I think it would be awesome.
That would be fun.
And then instead of Stan Lee cameo and everything, you have all the Marvel characters cameoing in it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, how funny would that be?
That would be funny. Dang. We should be writing
I know,
this.
we should write this movie.
We're totally writing this
Stan
stuff.
Lee and Betty White, if you're listening, we're pitching this to you right now.
That's right. So if anybody is friends of Stan Lee or Betty White, make sure to have them listen to this podcast because, we want to pitch this movie. Let's see. Betty White and Stan Lee go to visit somebody at a hospice center.
We just call it Betty and Stan's Great Adventure.
Yes.
Or Stan and Betty. Betty and Stan. Who's older?
I think Stan Lee's older.
So we'll go Stan and Betty's.
I think
Great
Betty
Adventure.
White's like 91, 92, and
Stan just
Lee's
turned
95.
94, 95, yeah.
Yeah.
Stan and Betty's Great Adventure.
Yeah. Did you have a good Christmas, Chris?
I did. It was good. I got to spend it with my family up in Louisiana.
Yeah, you ditched on us this year.
Hey, man, this was the first time that my sisters and I have all been together for Christmas in over 20 years.
Well, that's special.
So it was actually really good. It was a good time.
What was your best gift you got this year?
I don't know. I got some pretty good gifts. I got some cowboy stuff, some nice blankets Stacy got me.
Yeah.
I got a new fishing pole and rod and reel from my mom and stepdad.
Cool.
And got a little bit of money.
I have to show you where to fish at here.
Got some sweet lighting system.
Did you? I never gave you that.
I don't know.
That guy's awesome. My favorite gift is I got a Packer windbreaker.
Oh, nice.
It is nice. It's a nice jacket.
It's pretty warm.
Yeah, it's like a $90 jacket. I guess my wife, of course, didn't pay that much for it. I don't know how much she paid for it, but she got it on sale. It was on clearance on Amazon.
Hey,
But it was
anytime you can get stuff on sale.
But it's sweet as hell, man. I love that thing.
But yeah, it was good. I mean, we had a really good Christmas. I got to, like I said, hang out with a lot of my family. We had a good time. Got to take my kid up there, so that was nice. New Year's I was pretty much asleep. So
Yeah. My wife was asleep by 10:30, 11. Oh, no, 11. She went to bed at 11. We watched the ball drop in the East Coast, and then we all went to bed.
Yeah, I hadn't really celebrated New Year's in I don't know how long, but
Who celebrated last year? You had a party.
That's the first time I've done it. I don't know how long though.
Yeah, you had a big party. I showed up for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember. No, were you there? Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, I was there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I ate some food, and you guys were going to sit down and play a card game, and then I left. But we got to do something next New Year's. We will figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's start. We're starting plotting now. Honey, if you're listening to our show, we're planning next New Year's.
There we go.
I'm planning on taking a trip. My wife doesn't agree with me. No. In July, I'm planning on going to visit Wisconsin in July.
Well, that'd be a better time to go than right now.
Yeah, heck yeah. It was minus 11 degrees outside up there.
Yeah.
My little brother just moved up there, and he still hadn't taken his kids sledding. They got plenty of snow, but it's been minus 10, minus 9. That's not wind chilled either. That's absolute temperature.
I don't mind the cold, but that's a little extreme.
I would never move back to Wisconsin, dude. It is too...
Even if you go in July, you probably still might see snow.
Yeah. When I grew up there, it snowed in June.
The last time I remember seeing snow that late was when I lived in Lake Powell in Page, in Arizona.
Really?
It was the end of March and it snowed.
Yeah, you were in the mountain area then, right?
Lake Powell's not really that high of elevation. I mean,
Really?
it's a little lower than Flagstaff.
I didn't think Arizona got that much cold.
Oh yeah, they got the ski resort in Flagstaff, Sunrise
Yeah, but
Ski
that's
Resort.
mountainous area.
Yeah, well, I mean, Page is a little lower than there, but it was just a freak storm. It was cold enough, and it rained, and we got snow. We got a pile of snow.
Florida got snow this week.
They did
Today,
yeah, up on the other side of Tallahassee, apparently.
Yep, Tallahassee. They got it. Where else did they have it? Down by Tampa, I think, too.
Really? I didn't know it went that far.
Yeah. No, it was right on the coastline of Tampa.
I said it's the end of the world, man.
Don't say when hell freezes over, because there's a hell Michigan.
Freezing weather patterns. I mean, look at this. You've got earthquakes all over the place. I mean, we had an earthquake in like freaking Rhode Island or something up there.
Yeah, I know.
You know, earthquakes in the Midwest. Just Category 19 hurricanes coming through.
Category 19.
The fires over in California has just about destroyed the entire state of California.
Yep.
Now you got snow down in Tampa. Come on, man. Tell me that's not the Mother Nature saying, screw you guys, I'm done.
Yeah, people are like global warming my ass, but they don't understand, what happens when global warming melts polar ice caps.
Yeah,
And
hot.
It makes
People hot.
it makes the poles hot, which melt, which then in turn makes it cold again because it blocks out the sunlight with moisture, and you get that Arctic breeze coming down from the Arctic, and it makes cold spells, and it'll cause an ice age at first.
Well,
so before the planet overheats, we'll have an ice age.
If you ask up in the East Coast, they're telling you it's there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did they get?
There's that big some kind of whirlwind of a storm heading through right now.
Where was that I read that got 48 inches of snow?
That's where I don't want to be.
Yeah, that was just recently. Within the last month, they got 48 inches of snow up north.
I know someone was telling me that over there towards Atlanta, they knew someone that got 10 inches of snow just in Atlanta.
Yeah, 48 inches. That's 4 feet. That's in one falling. 48 inches. I think it was in Maine or New Hampshire.
We'll find out come when the Patriots play.
Yeah. Oh, this was a few weeks ago. But yeah. So besides this show is probably going to be a little bit shorter. We're going to try to shoot for a 45-minute episodes from now on instead of 30 minutes. We want to give you a little extra Mike and Chris time.
Yep, we're going to extend it a little bit just for you guys, for your listening pleasure.
Yeah, because we've got some feedback, and some of the feedback said make it longer. It's too short.
The soulful sounds of Mike and Chris Reloaded.
Sweaty balls. Nothing is better than sweaty balls. I love it when those balls pop in my mouth. In case you didn't know, that's a Saturday Night Live reference. I'm not talking about genitalia. I'm talking about sweaty balls.
That's a skit with
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin, yeah.
Alec Baldwin. Very good skit. But I think I've talked enough. You know what's going on for the week. Sorry that we had a late podcast. I don't know if there's anything you want to end on, Chris.
No, I'm good. I know we got a lot of good things coming up, and just stay with us. Keep listening to us. Check us out on all our sites, whatever site you can get to, whatever you want to listen to us on. We're on a ton of them.
Yeah, and watch our Facebook for our live feeds so you can see Mike and Chris and Dane and other people live.
Whoever else wants to join, yeah. If you get on there, you just follow the link. You can join on there too, and if you got some things to talk about, we'll talk about them.
Yeah. We'll rap with you.
Yep. Well, Mike might not be able to rap.
I can't sing. I try to sing, but I can't sing. I won't try. But that's all I got for you. We'll check you next week with the news.
Yep. We'll see you here. Same bat time, same bat channel.